Intelligence is often romanticized. People think it is a gift, a shortcut to clarity, to control, to success. But what they don't talk about is the loneliness that comes with seeing too much. The more intelligent you are, the more patterns you notice. In conversations, in behavior, in people, you hear what isn't being said. You sense shifts in energy. You detect inconsistencies in tone. And slowly, you begin to realize something uncomfortable. Most people are not operating at that level of awareness. Small talk feels draining. Surface conversations feel repetitive. You crave depth, meaning, substance, but depth is rare. So you sit there, smiling politely, while your mind is miles away. Highly intelligent people often overanalyze, not because they want to, but because their brain doesn't stop connecting dots. You replay conversations. You dissect tone shifts. You question motives. And sometimes, you see flaws in relationships before they even surface. That awareness creates distance. Not because you feel superior, but because you feel disconnected. Another hidden reason for isolation is emotional intensity. Intelligent people don't just think deeply, they feel deeply. They sense emotional undercurrents others ignore. And when you feel that much, you either overwhelm people or you withdraw to avoid overwhelming them. Either way, you end up alone. There is also expectation when you are seen as the smart one. People assume you're strong, stable, independent. They assume you don't need support, so they don't check on you. They don't ask deeper questions. And slowly, you become emotionally self-sufficient. Not because you want to, but because you have to. The real loneliness of intelligence is not about having fewer friends. It is about having fewer people who truly understand your internal world. You think in layers. You see nuance. You question everything. And that makes simple connection complicated. You don't just want someone to talk to, you want someone who can meet you in depth. And that is rare. But here is the paradox. Your intelligence is not the problem. Isolation happens when intelligence is not balanced with vulnerability. When you analyze instead of express. When you observe instead of reveal. When you understand others, but never allow yourself to be understood. Emotional isolation is not destiny. It is a pattern. And patterns can change. You do not need to dim your mind. You do not need to simplify yourself. But you do need to let someone see beyond the surface. Because intelligence without connection feels heavy, but intelligence shared feels powerful, and maybe the right people are not intimidated by depth. They are waiting for it.